What's goody? What's goody? The Fantasy Typhoon, a.k.a. The Mentalist, a.k.a. your favorite analyst. What's going down? Off-season files, baby. Yeah, all right, that's what I'm getting ready to do, man. I'm just getting ready to sift through this crap in real time and just give you my first thought that comes to mind. I'm just going to flip through it. All right, let's see. Tyreek Hill, investigated for assault and battery stemming from an incident in Miami Beach Marina. I don't care about that. Is he hurt? Did he tear ACL? I don't care. That don't bother me at all. Do I want him in trouble? No. Is he injured? Did he break something? No. Next, move on. I don't care about this. Means nothing to me. Anything happen, it's gonna be next year anyway. Tim Patrick. Let's see. Tim Patrick, full participant, Broncos, mandatory minicamp. How many wide receivers they got, man? Now, just to let you know, this Tim Patrick dude can go, man. This Tim Patrick dude can go. Might be neck and neck with Sutton. Oh, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Him and Sutton might be the same guy. This might be just a discount. But, I mean, new regime in town. If he gets cut, just keep an eye and see where he goes. It's too many, man. They got too many. All these cats ain't making it 53. And it ain't because they ain't talented. It's crowded, man. You see trying to move some of these guys. So we'll see. Just monitor him. Anthony Miller. Steelers release Anthony Miller. All right, let's keep moving. Ain't nothing to see here. He better not be on none of y'all rosters. Sony Michel, formerly of the Chargers, signed to a 1-year contract. Look, this is good news for Cam Akers, man. There's no threat at all. What he did was let you sleep at night. Now that they signed Sony Michel, this acquisition made it so you can sleep at night. Now you know there's no Dalvin Cook, Kareem Hunt, Zeke Elliott coming to actually get in the way. This is good news. Rejoice, Cam Akers. Rejoice. But here's the thing. They ain't got no money. They ain't got no resources as far as picks. So basically, Cam Akers is your RB1 on the team by default. He ain't won nothing. He ain't done nothing. What, a couple of last year they wanted to get rid of the dude. He's RB1 by default. He's the only one there. You hear me? It ain't like he's a stud. He ain't beat nobody out. It just fell on him. You gotta recognize that. Sony Michel is not a threat. Isaiah Hodgins. I don't even know who that is. Isaiah Hodgins, mostly used with the first team during the Giants off-season program. Man, with the ball, you don't know what's going to happen, but ain't nothing there. Jamison Crowder left off the 53-man roster for the Giants. I thought he was already out in the NFL. Jeremy Rucker, one of the biggest winners in OTAs. How many fantasy points did Rucker score for you? You know, he's a winner in OTAs. How many fantasy points did you get? Denzel Mims, uphill climb to make the roster. Nah, he ain't making this one. It's another overcrowding. Some teams, like the Cardinals, are just sitting back, waiting for Denver and the Jets to cut some of these folks. They gonna swoop right in and scoop them up. Zonovan Knight was banged up at OTAs, didn't really practice, working off to the side. That's what he's supposed to be doing. Working off to the side. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Keyshawn Boyette or whatever. He left him off 50. He's been left off the 53-man roster. Look, I don't care about no beat reporters 53-man roster. Especially when it comes to New England. Them folks have no clue what Belichick gonna do. So a beat reporter's 53-man roster, according to New England, I could care less. All right, let's go to the next set. Remember, I'm just coming right off the dome. Amon-Ra St. Brown said he wants to be used as a downfield pass catcher this season. Good luck with that. Yeah, good luck with that. That ain't happening. Good luck with that. Matter of fact, Jamar Gibbs coming for some of them targets. Matt Moyako, he's a respected one. Expect 49ers to be more aggressive on offensive in 2023. With who? With who at quarterback? Purdy? Purdy ain't going downfield. Trey Lance ain't even going to be on the team. What, Sam Darnold? Who going downfield? How's he going downfield? You got it. Jimmy Garoppolo ain't going downfield. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of them quarterbacks going downfield. This is a run after the catch offense. This is how this is set up. That's how it's set up, folks. Dalvin Cook said his shoulder is fully healthy following off-season surgery. Look for some Dalvin Cook videos to start popping up. Because usually when a person has to, this is what a GM told me. When a player has to go on visits, there's not a market. Jaylen Warren. There is no way offensive coordinator Matt Canada can keep Jaylen Warren off the field as much as he did last season. Why not? We all know Matt Canada ain't a guru. This is his last year in the job. He's going to be fired next year. Why can't he? I have no faith in Canada. This is a prime situation. A mediocre quarterback is going to hold the whole offense from reaching. All these skill players ain't going to reach there except for Najee Harris. Everybody not named Najee won't reach their full potential with Pickett at quarterback. He is a lesser version of Matt Jones until he shows me more. I know. I told you that. I told you about Pickett. Love Pickett. But he's going to be capped for the simple fact that this quarterback ain't a dog, man. Jordan Addison, wide receiver, Minnesota. Head coach Kevin O'Connell, he expects Addison to be full participant in training camp. That's all you can ask for. That's all you want, man. At this point in time, all you really want is just not to hear injury. You know, like Tyreek Hill, he got in the fight. So what? Is he injured? All right, let's ride. They're holding a supplemental draft this year. First one since 2019. That's why I got Josh Gordon out of that supplemental draft. Van Jefferson. Matthew Stafford said he and the team feel confident in Van Jefferson heading into the season. I got to do some research on this one. I kind of like that. Not because Stafford said it. He probably was asked about it. I got to go back and find and see how his name came up. That's important. See, this is kind of the work I got to do. I got to find out if he was provoked or if he kind of brought it up on his own. Man. It's a big difference, man. I know y'all like, man, don't make no difference. See, that's why I do all this hard work so y'all don't have to. See, if I was on the payroll working with a fantasy company, see, I could do all this stuff. See, I got to get out and pay these bills. Fantasy football I got to put fantasy football down. That's why I can only do these podcasts while I'm in the car. That's why you don't see me on the screen. I'm in the car, man. I ain't got time to be doing this. Not like I want to. Now that now that Sundays are pretty much free now, I might just squeeze some stuff in on Sunday. If the family don't take me away. J.K. Dobbins. It's been clear that Todd Monken has prioritized playing at a faster pace and getting the backs involved in the passing game and executing in the red zone. Is Lamar Jackson going to really check down? I ain't really seen him check down too much. He looking for Andrews. He looking for Mandrews. And he running. I mean, that's pretty much what he been doing, man. He can sit there and say he wants 6,000 yards, all he want. I don't know if he built to do it. You know, when you play a certain play for so many years, man, them habits are hard to break. You know? He's in shotgun, hike. He faked that little handoff to Dobbins. Looking downfield for Mandrews. Mandrews covered. That might be a 60-yard run to the house. He ain't doing no check down. I'm a poo-poo on this right now, but I don't know. I gotta research it. But right now I'm poo-pooing on that. I don't think there's gonna be no check downs. Just like there ain't gonna be this passing, this open, audible passing game there where two folks are gonna be fantasy worthy. I can't see Lamar Jackson making get 2,000-yard wide receivers. One is Mandrews. Who the other? No. That ain't happening, y'all. Y'all hang that one up, man. I'm trying to tell you it now. Let's see. Felix Jones would need to prove his value on special team if he hopes to make the 53. Yeah, that's somebody talking. Oh, I don't know. Stephon Diggs' frustration with the Bills is with his role on offense and his voice of play calling. See, y'all don't like this. They talk y'all don't like this. I love this. I be all on Diggs. Yeah, like I want the ball. Why don't y'all want y'all players saying I want the ball? I don't understand. You sit there and cry when the offensive coordinator don't give him enough targets. You do it. You sit there and be like, man, he would be good if he got more targets. You speaking up. But then when your player speaks up, oh, he's a distraction. But you sitting there doing it. Ah, man, Chase Claypool ain't get enough targets. Then Claypool come in, knocking the Gatorade over. Talking about, man, I want the ball. Oh, no, I need to trade him. He's a distraction. Man, y'all trip me out sometime, man. But look, have y'all noticed? I will say this, man. This is Stephon Diggs, dude. He's a different cat, man. This guy's different. I mean, I don't know. It's not like he's crazy or anything. He's just different. Have you ever heard him at the podium? Have you heard him with the mic? The guys, I don't want to say weird. The guy's just different. This is a different dude. You got to treat the other 52 guys one way, but you got to treat Diggs a whole nother special Diggs way only for Diggs. Diggs is just built different, man. Joe Mixon's end game will be whether he's willing to realign his $12.8 million cap hit or the current state or the running back market. Yeah. It's real here. It's real here. Plus he's in a little bit of, he got his name in the mud a little bit with some off-field stuff. And, court, I think he's in the court system. Yeah. Yeah, that dude behind him, that Zach, I forgot that dude's name, man. The rookie they just drafted. Yeah, zero running back there and scoop that. Best ball, make sure you get a hold of that. Mixing might not, because they got to pay Burrow, man. See, y'all got to realize this stuff. When they pay Burrow, then the running back can go. So they got to pay Burrow. They got to. You know it, everybody know it. Some of that money is coming out of Mixon pocket. Now, would Mixon be disgruntled on a release? This could be a Fournette. 2 weeks before the season starts, Mixon on the market. It could happen. Now, what to do with Mixon? Boy, I don't know what to tell you to do. I ain't touching him. Until he falls. If he falls, everybody got a price. Nah, I don't know. Let me stop. Let me do some research on that. Jerome Ford. The Browns will add another running back before the season. We know this. But not a big name such as Dalvin Cook and Zeke. Man, if they don't, this is a vote of confidence for Ford. Like I said, Ford might get it by default. Like, let's say if something happens to Chubb, and then now Ford is your RB1, that might be his only taste at RB1. Because your boy's gone next year. Chubb is gone next year. So it's going to be another running back coming in, but even if Ford does come in and go off, you better trade him before FA. He's got a time limit. He's a ticking time bomb. Because he'll never be the RB1 like Chubb is. I'm talking about without Chubb on the roster. Now, if Chubb go down, Ford will be the RB1. But if Chubb is gone, I'm talking about out the building, no. Don't be like, all right, let me give you this scenario. Chubb goes down, Ford is RB1 this whole season. You're going to be sitting there thinking, yeah, I got me RB1 for the next 3 years. No, you don't. No, you don't. You're about to be rudely awakened. Allen Robinson, Mark Caboli writes, Allen Robinson impressed in every facet of the OTAs, especially in the slot at the goal line. Only thing I took from that is he's in the slot. And maybe my ears perk up. He's in the slot? Oh, okay. You got my attention. Once again, it's Matt Canada, man. But you got my attention with slot. So, let's see. Clayton Tune. Bob, I can't see his name, expects the Cardinals to give rookie QB Clayton Tune a chance to start at week 1. Look, we already told you, man, Kyler Murray ain't playing this year. Kyler Murray might not even be on this roster next year. Watch yourselves on Kyler Murray. I'll do a couple more, man. I'm out. I'm just letting you know how I do it. I'm just running through, man. I'm just going right down the line. Athletic says Cowboy tight end Jake Ferguson started 2023. All right, I'll take that. Malik Davis to enter camp as the primary backup running back. Stephen Jones said this. Hold on. Oh, the Athletic said it. I got him though. If you listen to my running back masterclass for Dynasty, off-season files on the one before this one. Yeah, I already got him. I'm just holding. We'll see. I don't expect nothing. He'll never own the backfield. He's like Ford. If, let's say they don't add somebody. So you got what, Pollard, Ronald Jones, Malik, and then that rookie, that thin rookie they got. The son of one of the guys in the front office. Malik Davis, look, he's on the wire. Just pick that up, man. If he's on the wire, go get him right now and just, let's see. He's free. Milton Wright has been approved for the 2023 supplemental draft. Let me look at this one. Hold on, I gotta investigate this one. This might be something here. Sam Howell will enter training camp as a starter. He is the starter. Sam Howell is the starter. I picked him up in my rookie draft with my 4th round pick. I'm waiting for him to do just a little something in preseason, and he gone. Mike Evans, Tampa Bay. The Bucs had extension talk with Mike Evans this offseason. Man, Mike Evans, man, this dude keeps doing it. 1,000 yards, year in, year out. Can he do it again? You know what? I think he can, man. I know. Pat Freiermuth expects to be ready for the start of the preseason. Wow, so he ain't gonna be ready for camp. So Darnell Washington might get some burn in camp. Let me do it. Kendre Miller, running back, New Orleans Saints, isn't isn't participating in mandatory OTA, so he's hurt. He got a torn meniscus. Let's just wait and see what happens here. I ain't got too much on him yet. All right, I'm gonna do one more line and then I'm gonna wrap. Paris Campbell. Looks like wide receiver Paris Campbell to be a feature piece on the offense for the Giants. Man, we still waiting on this dude? How long you been? He's been in the league like 14 years, ain't he? Woo, boy. He caught 4 more passes than any other receiver in 7 on 7. Oh my God. Woo! Boy, that's laughable. Taking stats in OTAs on 7 on 7s. Taking stats. Oh my God, you're taking stats in 7 on 7s now. Well, fantasy football has really been an impact, man. Fantasy football has a huge impact on this thing. And this is that's fantasy, man. Don't nobody give a crap. Jamil White, that's my boy. Leaves Raiders, the Athletic, leaves the Raiders may call on Jamil White to balance out the workload a bit more in 2023. I love Jamil White. Man, I don't think this happened. But I do, all right, one thing in his defense, man. This arrogant head coach, McDaniels, man, that dude, man, he's destroying another franchise. It's his way or the highway, man. He'll get rid of you, man, if you look at him wrong. If you dispute something he says, or if you have your own mindset and you just ask it a question that's going against the grain of what he's doing, man, you cut. This dude is on a power trip. This is a power trip, dude, man. He's laughable. This coach shouldn't have never been allowed to coach again. I have no faith in McDaniels. All he does is come in and you can tell the whole organization just, it's like the whole team. When McDaniel walks in, you're sitting there waiting, and all right, who's going to be our coach, man? When who's going to be our coach? Yeah, I don't know who's going to be our coach. Man, I can't wait to see, man. I hope we get a good one. And then McDaniels walks in the door. The whole room goes, oh, man. That's where I feel about McDaniel. I feel the way the team looks at him. Like, oh, man. Dog. I just think, man, I think he's bad. I think he's on a power trip. He's a Belichick wannabe. I just think he's too hungry for power, man. My way or the highway. Came in, ran off Carr, ran off Waller, about to run off Devontae Adams. About to run off Renfro. About to run off Jacobs. Wants Jacobs, but don't want Jacobs. So I like Jamil White. He was not impressive. Won't nothing impressive last year. Nothing. I don't know. But like I was saying earlier, McDaniels is rough on rookies. He don't give them a shake. So I still hold Zamil, but he might not make my roster cuts. I'm going to have to go and put him on the wire or get me a fourth and get out. Sometimes, like I said, in fantasy football, man, the person that knows when to cut the losses before the next man wins, and the person knows when to pick up before the next man's win. You just got to do it before the next. You got to just do it before your league mates. You just got to see it before they do. Isaiah Pacheco told you to get rid of this dude. He's going to return midway through camp. So Deneric Prince will get a shot. That's all you want. Just for him to get a shot. Midway through camp. Shoot, we might get some preseason game with Deneric. Sky Moore. Moore is taking a good jump. Andy Reid said it. I don't know about this Sky Moore dude, man. I think he's slow. I think he's too slow. I don't know, man. Kansas City, man, they like speed. That offense is built for speed, as far as wide receivers are concerned. You know, you gotta be fast. You gotta be quick. This dude isn't quick or fast. And this is another offense that's hard on rookies. So that Richie Rice or whatever that dude is, let's see, man. Let's see how this shake out. I don't have no faith in Sky Moore, no. But I ain't gonna say he can't do it. He just looks slow, man. He looks too slow for Andy Reid. What Andy Reid wants to do. Jalen Hyatt. Athletic again. Jalen Hyatt has mostly worked with the third team in all season in practice. I mean, that's where he should be. That's where he should be. That's where you want him, to be honest with you. You want him sitting right there, want him learning his stuff. So when he gets elevated to the ones, or somebody gets hurt and he gets a shot, he has more chance to get a better reps in. Somebody like him really needs to be on third string. They really need to be able to work their way up. You know, I don't want him out there with the ones jacking up. I want him out there asking all those questions while he's on third team, out there jacking up, out there getting himself together. So when he does get his shot with the ones, it looks good. It looks better than it would be if he didn't have practice with the third team. So yeah, if you like this guy, you'd rather have this happen for him than actually seeing a blurb him running with the ones in this situation. Cam Akers. Sean McVay said Akers will be the central figure in the team's offense this season. I mean, who else they got? He's RB1 by default. Kareem Hunt. Josina Anderson reports Commanders are making some preliminary inquiries with free agent Kareem Hunt. Look, I already told y'all Antonio Gibson, Brian Robinson Jr., cash out, get your payoff while you can. Cash out. New owner in town. He can't make a mark this year. New owners like to make splash. New owners want some ballers in there. So when this I don't know why Bieniemy took this job, because everybody in the house gonna be fired by default, just because what they do. New owners come in, man, they clean house, bro. That's just how this is. So Brian Robinson, Antonio Gibson, they ain't guaranteed no starting job next year, man. Man, they're mediocre guys. You know, we don't do mediocre here. We don't do that here. You might do that in other leagues. Go on, cash out, man. Get your money now. Get your cash while you can. Trent Sherfield, wide receiver Buffalo, has stepped up and been a favorite for Josh Allen. Next, DeAndre Hopkins remains no rush to sign after his visit with the Patriots. Because ain't nobody coming for you. Like I told you about Dalvin Cook. When a GM told me, when a player has to go on visits, ain't nobody checking for him. Just that simple. All right, I'm going to do one more, man. It's kind of fun. This is my last one, man. J.K. Dobbins again. Oh, he's been missing it. It's contract related. Look, let me tell you something about J.K. Dobbins' contract. Saquon Barkley and Josh Jacobs. Let me tell y'all something. Let me teach y'all something about this, man. Football players play football. Remember this. Football players play football. All right, let me say it this way. Football players play football. All right. Let me tell you this way. Football players play football. So while all your other league mates running around, Saquon Barkley might hold out. Josh Jacobs, everybody's wondering whether they playing it. Football players play football. J.K. Dobbins is playing. Saquon Barkley is playing. Josh Jacobs is playing. Now here's the deal. All right, let's say for Josh Jacobs and Saquon Barkley. All right. When these guys play preseason, they get a minimum salary. All right, let me use Aaron Rodgers for instance. Let me use your boy just got his contract, Jalen Hurts. Just got $50 million a year, right? In preseason, Jalen Hurts' check is no different than A.J. Brown's, no different than Marquise Brown. A.J. Brown is no different than Slim Reaper's, no different than Dallas Goedert's, no difference than Kels. Even though his contract is for more, but in preseason, they make vet minimum. Then, when the game comes around, that's when they get game checks. That's when the $50 million kicks in and he starts receiving checks for his game checks. When the actual game is played as far as, all right, this is it. It's going on our record for real. That's when they get paid. So all these players are going to play to get a game check. Now, they might not show up for training camp because they will be receiving the vet minimum, so that ain't going to really matter. Saquon Barkley and Josh Jacobs are going to sign a $10 million tender. The $10 million, they don't start getting paid on the $10 million until game 1. They're going to be there to get their game checks. Now, they might miss a couple of training camp checks, which is vet minimum, but they're going to get those game checks. I keep trying to tell y'all, the more you know about football, the better you become at fantasy. DeAndre Hopkins again. I don't really care. He gonna ruin somebody's day though. Taysom Hill, New Orleans Saints, asked about his role. He said the hope and expectation is for that his role as a receiver expands. It might go down. Ben Schroeder, wide receiver, Los Angeles Rams. I like this dude. He's not practicing in minicamp. Sam Laporta, Lions tight end, pick number 34. He'll be the favorite to win the tight end role. Not so fast. Jameer White, he talked about him. Rashee Rice just signed his 4-year contract. Look, him and Sky Moore are in competition. Tony starting. Valdez-Scantling is starting. Rashee Rice and Sky Moore are in competition to get on that field. Sky Moore got the upper hand. Reed is kind of rough on rookies. Hey, let's wait and see. All right, that's it, folks. I'm going to go shut this down. We're about 45 minutes here. That's about good enough. Plus, I'm almost at my destination. All right, the Fantasy Typhoon, a.k.a. The Mentalist, a.k.a. your favorite analyst. We gone.